For North Island, Powell River.
Mr. Speaker, Kincombe, a community in my riding, has been going into debt every year because of this government's lack of action to get them off diesel. This community has been grappling with dangerous floods because of climate change. Like many communities across this country, they want action. Our motion asks the government to stop subsidies to big oil, not to communities like Kincombe. Liberals are misleading people by using their own failure to deliver for Indigenous peoples to defend against their lackluster record on climate change. So it's a simple question. Why are the Liberals refusing to support our motion to fight climate change?
Honourable Minister of Indigenous Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That's not how it reads at all. And in fact, we will remain on guard and work diligently with Indigenous communities as they make the transition from a diesel economy to a new economy. But in the meantime, we have to remain vigilant, and we have to make sure that we protect at least 24 Ontario communities that presently rely right now on that subsidy in order to power their water rehabilitation facilities and in order to power their schools. We will continue to work with First Nations as they, like the rest of us, make a transition to a new energy economy. Thank you.
Honourable Member for North Island, Powell River.
While this community is in British Columbia, Mr. Speaker, it is deplorable that the Liberals are using access to housing and the cost of living on reserves to defend their subsidies to big oil. It is unacceptable to see the government mislead people to protect rich corporations. New Democrats are talking about the more than $6 billion given last year to oil giants, and the Liberals are trying to claim that they can't cancel those subsidies because it would deny Indigenous communities basic fairness? Enough. When will they join us in fighting climate change and also make sure that no Indigenous community is left behind?
The Minister of Indigenous Services.
And I would say, Mr. Speaker, enough with legislation and policy being placated here in this House without consulting with Indigenous communities first. I would ask the NDP exactly how much consultation with Indigenous groups did they do before they decided they wanted to end subsidies, the federal energy subsidies. I would ask them how much consultation they've done. I know on this side of the House we continue to consult because the path to reconciliation requires all of us to do so. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.